Hi there, I'm AA Joshua and thanks for dropping by. Please support this channel by liking and subscribing. Turn on the notification bell so you get notified once any video is uploaded. Thanks, and may God the Father through our Lord Jesus Christ bless you. Now let's continue with our video.
The Old Testament reveals a fascinating truth. God presides over two distinct families. The first is humanity, created in His image, as stated in Genesis chapter 1 verses 26 to 27. We are appointed as stewards over the earth, tasked with cultivating and caring for creation. The second family consists of divine beings, often referred to as sons of God or Elohim, as seen in Genesis chapter 6 verse 2 and Job chapter 1 verse 6. This divine council serves as God's heavenly host, carrying out His will and representing Him in the spiritual realm. These two families are distinct in nature and purpose. Humanity is physical, bound by the constraints of the material world. The divine council, however, exists in the spiritual realm, possessing powers and abilities beyond human comprehension. Yet, both families are united by their relationship to God. He is their Father, their Creator, and the ultimate source of their existence. This dual family structure is crucial for understanding the biblical narrative. It highlights God's multifaceted nature and His sovereignty over both the physical and spiritual realms. It also underscores the unique role of humanity as God's image bearers, entrusted with the responsibility of representing Him in the created order. The Garden of Eden is often depicted as a paradise for humanity, a place of idyllic beauty and abundance. While this is true, it overlooks a crucial aspect of Eden's significance. It was primarily God's dwelling place on earth. Genesis chapter 2 verse 8 states that God planted a garden in Eden in the east and put the man He had formed there. This suggests that the garden was God's special sanctuary, a place where He chose to manifest His presence in a tangible way. Eden was not merely a dwelling place for God, it was His temple, His throne room on earth. This is evident in the imagery used to describe it. The garden was adorned with precious metals and stones, reminiscent of the materials used in the construction of the Tabernacle and the Temple, as mentioned in Genesis chapter 2, verses 11 to 12. The presence of the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil further underscores Eden's sacred nature, symbolizing God's life-giving power and His authority as the ultimate arbiter of right and wrong. The expulsion of Adam and Eve from Eden was not just a punishment for their disobedience, it was also a consequence of their violation of God's sacred space. By eating from the forbidden tree, they attempted to usurp God's authority and make themselves like the Elohim, as noted in Genesis chapter 3, verse 5. This act of rebellion severed their relationship with God and resulted in their banishment from His presence. Understanding the ancient Near Eastern worldview is crucial for grasping the full significance of Eden. In the ancient world, gardens were often viewed as sacred spaces, representing the presence of the divine. Kings and rulers would create elaborate gardens, adorned with exotic plants and water features, to emulate the paradisiacal gardens of the gods. These gardens served as places of worship, where rulers would perform rituals and offer sacrifices to appease the deities. Mountains also held profound religious significance in the ancient Near East. They were seen as the dwelling places of the gods, towering over the earth and reaching towards the heavens. Temples and shrines were often built on mountaintops, symbolizing the gods' elevated status and their proximity to the celestial realm. Eden, with its lush vegetation, flowing rivers, and association with precious metals and stones, fits perfectly within this ancient Near Eastern cosmological framework. It was not merely a beautiful garden, it was a sacred space, a cosmic mountain, the dwelling place of the Most High God. The imagery used to describe Eden evokes a sense of awe and reverence, pointing to its status as a place where heaven and earth converged.